Warriors, welcome to Ultimate Male Academy. As you know, I love to collect personal safety and self-defense products, and these are some of the items that I collect. One of it is this fire blanket, and the other item it is a fire extinguishers. And the reason why I got this was because I thought to myself that what if there's something happen in the home and a fire start and I need something to extinguish it, and at least I have something. And it is better to deal with the fire when it is still small rather than it turn into a big, humongous flame, and by the time it spread everywhere, then it is too late to deal with the fire. And fire spread rapidly. This is the fire extinguishers that I got. And with the fire extinguisher, you want to make sure that the arrow, the yellow arrow here, is pointing to where is it full, to this green thing here. That way you know that the fire extinguisher is full and you can use it. But if the arrow is pointing to the red, to where it says empty, that means the fire extinguisher is empty. And when you try to use this to extinguish a small flame, then you realize that it doesn't work. Why? Because it is empty. To use this fire extinguishers, there is an instructions on the fire extinguishers how to use the fire extinguishers. All you have to do is to pull the pins from the fire extinguisher, which will cause this zip tie to break. And from there, you will remove the nozzle like this, and you will maintain 8 feet from the fire. And then you will aim the nozzle at the base of the fire, and you are sweeping side to side while you're pressing down this handles here, okay? So for the agents inside of this chemicals to come out from this nozzle, you have to press this handles right here. Press it down, and then you sweep side to side, side to side. And that is how you use a fire extinguishers. And this fire extinguishers is for small flames, but then if it is humongous flame, then you want to run for your life. And on this fire extinguishers, it will show you which type of fires this fire extinguisher is good for. For the fire extinguishers, I keep it in my home, and the fire blanket, I can keep it in my home or I can keep it in my car. Since with the fire extinguishers, someone was telling me that keeping a fire extinguishers inside of your car, it can cause the fire extinguisher to blow up, and I do not want that to happen, so I'm not going to store my fire extinguishers in my car. I highly suggest that if you're not comfortable with the fire extinguishers, is to look up online for fire extinguishers training. They also have hand-on training. That way you will be more confident of using the fire extinguishers. When you're using the fire extinguishers and the fire blanket, make sure you know how to use it properly, because you don't want to use something and then it end up not helping you or even cause you some harm because you're not knowing how the products really works. This is the fire blanket. The size of this fire blanket that I got is 78.7 by 78.7 inches. It is size extra, extra large. And the brand of this fire blanket that I got is called Tonyko. Tonyko? I hope I pronounced it correctly. Tonyko. To use this fire blanket, it says that take a release tape in each hand and pull down outward. So you pull this down, drape the blanket over the flames to seal the off air, switch off heat, leave in position until cool. If clothing is on fire, force victim to ground, wrap in fire blanket, call medical aid and treat for shock. This is the front of the fire blanket, and this is the back of it. Actually, the fire blanket is inside this little bag here. And it has this hole right here that actually you can hang this on your wall. And pretty much all you do is just pull both of this part out. You can just pull like this out, and then the fire blanket will come off. And this is the fire blanket. I want to get a big size, since in case if I need to wrap this fire blanket around me, I would be able to do so. This is the fire blanket. This feels thick. Ow. Ooh. I feel like the materials from this fire blanket is poking my skin. It feels like some kind of like pines or some kind of plants that is poking my skin, and it just feels painful. In case of a true emergency, and if I really need to use this to wrap over my body, then I would do it. But other than that, I mean, I'm not going to try to put this fire blanket over me. Assuming the fire is right here, and all I do is that for me to put the blanket over the fire. There you go. This is the fire extinguishers. This is the fire blanket. Get yours today. You never know when you would need it. This is a good investment. You can potentially save your own life and as well as the life of others, especially your loved one.